books. Look at this one.
This is Marge. She likes you. She really likes you.
You're gorgeous.
I don't think I see standing.
Oh my
in
god, I've just realised that wearing white trainers was perhaps an awful idea because there's a lot of poo.
You're so soft.
It's weird. I always just kind of... I feel like I haven't like quite adjusted to the fact that people listen to us in that way. Like I just kind of, in my mind, I see myself as like kind of shouting outside the tent, pissing in.
I think,
You love that analogy.
I love
You need to-
the tent analogy. Like I feel like it says a lot.
Tents.
Yeah, it says a lot, and I feel like it represents a lot. The tent, pissing.
It's true.
I really enjoyed your recent post on how to what was it?
How to get an
exhibition.
exhibition.
Do you know what? It was a little bit of a weird one to write because afterwards so many people said that to me, like, I'm going to follow it like to a T, I'm going to do it. And I was like, good, but like that's not, it's
the
not a good
responsibility.
thing.
Because I think when I'm doing tutorials, I quite often think, actually, when you're, say, if you're a BA student or whatever, and a tutor comes in and they give you advice, you really take it seriously. Or generally, you know, you really like craving that stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm just a person, you know, I'm just giving you my thoughts. They're not, of course, it's not the answer for anything. It's just like my personal opinion at this time on this day. I've just encountered your work. If I met you tomorrow, I might say something else about it. You know, or I'm just thinking off the top of my head. And of course, those things are valid, what you feel in the moment, but.
Yeah, with the how to get an exhibition post, we've got people have asked for more like walkthroughs, more how-tos, and maybe for there almost to be like, you know, when you have.
Should we keep moving that way?
Oh yeah.
What's it called? You have those like book series, like something for dummies.
Oh yeah.
I think people want like the next level up and then the next level up. And I'm like, I'm not there yet, so I don't know.
Don't know beyond that.
The freeze. Yeah.
God.
How to price your work.
How to price your work and how much you should
not
get.
necessarily your area of expertise.
No, I know.
God no.
I like
sold all board artwork.
Who even knows the answers to that question? I bloody don't.
So you need to ask Jerry Saltz for that. To be honest, that's the
No, I
limit of my
don't know who
knowledge.
to ask that.
Have you ever read that letter that Hollis Frampton wrote to Mona?
Yes.
Where all of the job titles are underlined. You got paid for writing this letter. And it depends on the context, doesn't it? Obviously, if it's like if nobody's getting paid or it's a charity or something, it's different. But when when it's a massive institution like that,
I mean, I feel like at the moment all the massive institutions are paying worse than the smaller,
the artist-led spaces.
Yeah.
That's
Well, like
true.
the
Isn't
same
it?
amount.
No, it definitely is true. It's like the bigger the institution, the meaner they are.
I know, like when we spoke at the Tate, I was like, we've made it. And then they were like, no, we're going to pay you like this one peanut.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Oh yeah, well that's it, isn't it? It's like, well, you need our status is good for you.
Yeah.
You get the prestige of showing with us.
Yeah.
You don't really need to survive. We don't need to pay you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, get your ball back, Marge. I'm so
This is a
sorry.
lot. There are so
You've got
many.
such a
Oh my
nice hair
god.
texture.
Oh my god.
They really want the ball.
There are more.
They really want the ball.
When you start a video, do you do words first, or is it all like
Oh yeah.
you've got both on the go?
Yeah, there's always all things simultaneously.
Yeah.
So I'll be having like fragments of images and bits of music and text, and then they all kind of bounce off each other and then sort of twist each other in different directions. Then I'll add more bits in, and it continues to build like that.
Yeah.
As opposed to it sort of starting with a script, or
Yeah,
it's really, and I always have to wait kind of to start until I've got a bit of all of those things. Otherwise, I can't kind of move forward.
Yeah.
So it's really sort of accumulation of stuff.
That must take a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of think sometimes for me, the brilliant thing is, where I think I'm really lucky, is that I can run away from things. I can be like, like, I've had enough of writing, I'm stuck, I can go and do something with some music instead, or...
Oh, that's true. That's like
True.
a good way to do things, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got like quite a short attention span, and like that must be a good way to do it, like so you never get bored.
Hello, gorgeous.
Wow. You've got such a little face.
What a beautiful, I don't know, coat? I don't know, you're so pretty.
I know, look at this.
Speckles.
Look it up.
But like,
That's nice.
work of
Does it feel
art.
nice with-
When we were in university, like, as the years went on, I was like making less and less art
Yeah.
and trying to like convince the tutors that it was okay if I just gave them pieces of writing.
Yeah.
And it's quite kind of like funny that finally get to like have this conversation, because when that was happening to me, or when I was like trying to convince people that, you know, you can allow for writing on a course, fine art course, I went to your show at Whitechapel, and because you had like so much text in it and you had the handout with all the writing in it, I was like, look, Heather Phillipson's done it. I can do both, it's fine. And I was like, I used that as like a way to justify just becoming a writer. And I really have, and it feels like really comfortable.
That's really good.
It's good.
Thanks, I'm really pleased. Because it kind of surprises me that you even have to fight that battle.
No, I know.
No, it's not.
It seems like a kind of like a normal thing. Like to be honest, like in third year I really liked seeing you kind of try and smuggle writing in all these different ways, and like
I did.
Well, how does it work with when you're writing reviews? Do you tend to turn them around quite quickly as well? Are they quite quick responses to things?
Especially Zarina. Like Zarina will go to an exhibition and write it on the tube home, like on her phone, you know, on notes. Like write it really quickly.
And you don't even edit. I start at the beginning and then just carry on writing.
You follow the thought process.
And I feel like we should never edit them. We should just publish and leave it. And my feeling is that what we write is a suggestive type of criticism, and
I think as a reader that they are written quickly as well.
It's the same. We're written the same week, so
that it's very much a kind of not first impressions, but you know, it's like I've seen this thing. This is my reaction to it. Yeah, this is where it's like taken me.
It's reactionary.
Reactionary.
But like in that way, it's fun.
Margie, drop. Like obviously as an artist, you kind of go out into the world. I'm going to misphrase this in a way, but sort of seeing how things are useful to you. Like, I use a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that. You know, not in like a really sort of capitalist like consumption sort of way, but just you know, everything becomes available as source material, and I guess one has that relationship to art as well, right? Which is useful for your practice, and you know, sometimes lends a different perspective on the artwork as well that you're looking at.
That's so interesting. I'm like to think that now I write, so I'm looking for things in like the opposite way almost. Like I'm going into exhibition like looking for the thing I can write about.
But then it's a similar thing, isn't it? Because it's like always looking for the thing that's going to activate you. So it's like
when Phoenix is going, have you got anything nice?
Phoenix is getting captured on.
I like that when you walk a dog, you automatically get to touch all the other dogs.
I just that chunky dog.